The Zephyrian council chamber fell silent as Admiral Kexathara's antennae twitched nervously. For 3,000 years, the Galactic Federation had maintained order through careful diplomacy and measured force. Species rose and fell within predictable parameters. Wars were fought with honor codes and established rules. Everything had its place in the grand cosmic ballet. That was before the humans discovered the Andromeda Gate. "The readings are confirmed," announced Dr. Veltas, her 6 eyes blinking in sequence as she reviewed the data streams. "A single vessel of unknown configuration has emerged from Sector 7 Prime. Energy signatures are unprecedented." Council leader Thanemore adjusted his ceremonial robes with 4 of his 8 arms while the others gestured dismissively. "Another primitive species stumbling through a gate. We've handled dozens of first contacts. Send the standard diplomatic corvette." But Admiral Kexathara's mandibles clicked in distress. She had served in 17 campaigns across 12 sectors. Her tactical implants processed battle scenarios faster than most species could think, and every simulation she ran ended the same way: complete annihilation. "Council leader," she interrupted, "I respectfully suggest we reconsider. This vessel, it doesn't conform to any known shipbuilding philosophy. Their hull appears to be constructed from compressed neutronium alloys. Their energy output rivals our entire Third Fleet." The chamber erupted in concerned chittering and growling as delegates from 47 species voiced their opinions simultaneously. The universal translator worked overtime, creating a cacophony of multilingual panic. "Impossible," declared General Horthak, his crystalline form shimmering with indignation. "No species achieves such technology without centuries of gradual development. Our historical models account for every possible evolutionary path." Dr. Veltas tentatively raised a manipulator. Perhaps their path was different. 3 days earlier, Captain Sarah Chen stood on the bridge of the UES Defiance, humanity's first true interstellar warship. Unlike the sleek, elegant designs favored by most galactic civilizations, the Defiance resembled a weaponized asteroid, angular, brutal, and utterly pragmatic. "Gate activation in 60 seconds, announced Lieutenant Morrison from his station. "All departments report ready." Chen nodded, her scarred face reflecting the blue glow of the bridge displays. 2 years of preparation had led to this moment. Humanity had been observing the galaxy through intercepted transmissions for decades, learning about the Federation, their rules, their limitations, their weaknesses. "You know," said Commander Rodriguez, the ship's tactical officer, "they really should have been more careful about their broadcast encryption." "Lucky for us, they think in terms of honor and fair play," Chen replied. 1,500 years of peaceful coexistence makes you soft. The Defiance was humanity's answer to a galaxy that didn't know they existed. Every system had been designed around a simple principle: if you're going to fight, fight to win. The ship carried no diplomatic quarters, no ceremonial chambers, no provisions for prisoner exchange. It carried adaptive AI warfare suites, quantum torpedo arrays, and something the galaxy had never seen before: a crew trained from birth for total warfare. Gate sequence initiated. Translation in 10, 9, 8. In the present, Admiral Kexathara watched the tactical display with growing horror. The human vessel had been broadcasting on all frequencies for the past hour. Not demands for surrender or territorial claims, but something far worse: technical specifications. "They're showing us exactly what they can do," she whispered. "They want us to know." The data streams were impossible to interpret fully, but the fragments they could decode painted a terrifying picture. Weapons that could destabilize entire star systems, defensive systems that adapted in real time to incoming threats, and most disturbing of all, manufacturing capabilities that could build an entire fleet in months rather than decades. Council leader Thanemore's confident demeanor cracked. "Send a full diplomatic envoy. Offer them membership in the Federation. Give them whatever they want." "Sir," Dr. Veltas interrupted, her voice barely a whisper, "they're not interested in membership." The main display activated, showing a human female with short cropped hair and cold calculating eyes. When she spoke, her voice carried the weight of absolute certainty. "Greetings, Galactic Federation. I am Captain Sarah Chen of the United Earth Starship Defiance. We've been watching you for quite some time." The chamber fell deadly silent. "Your civilization has achieved remarkable things: peace, prosperity, scientific advancement. But you've also grown comfortable, predictable, soft." Admiral Kexathera's tactical implants screamed warnings as more signatures appeared on the sensors. Not one ship, but dozens. The humans had been busy. "We're not here to destroy you," Captain Chen continued. "We're here to evolution. The galaxy has been stagnant for millennia. You've forgotten that survival requires constant adaptation, constant improvement, constant vigilance." The display shifted to show fleet movements across 17 sectors. Human vessels emerging from gates that shouldn't have existed. Colonies appearing on worlds the Federation had never catalogued. An entire civilization that had developed in shadow and silence. "Today marks the end of the old galaxy," Chen declared. "Tomorrow begins the era of competition. We'll see which species are worthy of the stars they claim." As the transmission ended, Admiral Kexathera stared at the strategic display. Every assumption about galactic civilization lay in ruins. The careful balance of power, the predictable patterns of expansion, the comfortable certainty of technological progression, all obsolete. In the span of a single day, humanity had redefined what it meant to be a spacefaring species. The old galaxy was dead. The age of humans had begun.